little north of here, but still pretty close to the beach. And occasionally they're nice enough to let us go to the beach also during the academy. It's cool. It's about 6 months long. Pretty much the same amount of time, right? 6 months, right? So same amount of time as the officers here. 6 months. It's a pretty long time, but you learn a lot of good stuff. And then after graduating, we start out going to what we call like a general duty station. So we get out on the road, out on patrol. We patrol rural communities, we patrol highways, and do all the same type of calls and missions that the officers here do. Medicals, investigate crimes, look for catch speeders, and all that good stuff. We typically do about 4 to 5 years of that before we can put in for another job. There's about 120 different jobs in the state police. We fall under our special operations section. A lot of the jobs we have in special operations would be canines, so the officers with the dogs. We have our bomb techs. We have trucks, which do the drug interdiction, and they stop the big tractor trailers on the highway. We also have our teams unit, which is like our SWAT team. And then we have our aviation bureau, also the boats. You guys are close to the coast too, so you see the state police boats probably coming up on the coastline sometimes, right? But we have that unit too, and then aviation. So after, like I said, about 4 to 5 years, put in for aviation. In order to do that, you have to, like I said, you have to be a trooper, and you also have to have a pilot's license. Okay, so in order to get a pilot's license, you have to go through. Usually it's a minimum of about 40 hours of training. It usually takes a little bit longer than that, and you can either get an airplane license or a helicopter license, minimum, and then you come into the unit. Then once accepted, if you don't have all of the ratings that you need, we will send you to a flight school to get your instrument and commercial rating. If you don't already have it, for the airplane pilots, you get your helicopter license, and then you come to our facility in Trenton, New Jersey, and go through our process to learn how to fly our Bell helicopters. 5-phase process, usually takes about 6 months. As far as our missions go, our primary mission is medevac. Does anybody know what medevac is?
You guys who are in this plane, a lot of you guys know that flight app. You guys know what that means, I bet?
Yeah.
What's that mean? Raise your hand if you know. What's a medevac?
Is it when you take someone to a hospital that they can't get an ambulance?
That's exactly right. So yeah, it's taking a patient to a hospital. So you got the ambulance right over there, right? So I'll give you an example. So if the patient if you had an unfortunate incident where someone was burned, maybe, the burn center for the state of New Jersey is St. Barnabas Medical Center up in Livingston. That's a very, very long drive from here. So if we had to get a patient to get the first, top level burn care at St. Barnabas in Livingston, the fastest way to get them there by a long shot